What is up, guys? It's Carl. I am currently sitting in my Volkswagen. So I'm going to be doing a little review of my VW Beetle today. Tell you about all the things I've done to it so far, what I plan on doing with it. First off, it's a 1974 Volkswagen Beetle. Probably, as you guys know, you've seen a couple videos of it before. My neighborhood is very loud today, so sorry if the audio quality is crap. I have this new motorcycle guy driving through the neighborhood. He's fucking loud. Excuse my language, but it's annoying. Anyways, sorry about that. So it's 1974 VW Beetle. You guys have seen a couple videos of it on YouTube already. Me trying to turbo it and all that good stuff. So I got this car for $2,000. It's a 3-owner car. I'm the third. And I really can't complain. There is no rust on it. No holes, at least. There's no rust in the usual quarter panels. Or where the door is, really. There is none. There was never any rust here, I can promise you that. There was no rust inside of the fenders at all, zero. And I mean, there was, I believe, one tiny little hole underneath here, but I patched all that with some paint. There was popcorn rust starting here. I sanded that back and clear coated it. But overall, I really can't complain. The car is in great condition. Running condition, it wasn't too good at the beginning. As you can see, my mangled deck lid. But anyways, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So first off, first mod I ever did to this dang thing. New shift knob, that's it. First mod I ever done to it. Not really a mod, I would say, but you know, just a little something to spice it up. Second thing I did to it was change brakes. That took me and my dad 4 weeks because my dad was doing it wrong, and I got it done in an hour. No offense to my dad, but he, like me, is very stubborn and doesn't want to take advice. But after 4 weeks, I think he kind of was just done with it. So was I. I was just about to sell it again. But anyways, about the third thing I did to it was get new tires for it. Fourth thing, spray painted the tires. Fifth thing, I'm not going to go through the whole entire list, small little things. But the two major things that I've ever done to this car was new stereo system. Got sub back here, sub back there, some door speakers back there, and some also smaller speakers back here. All of these speakers were from Goodwill, all the silver ones. And the speaker from back there I got for free. It's patched a bunch because it ripped and blew. But now it makes it look like that you don't want to steal it because it looks like crap. But it works actually quite well. My ghetto rig setup works. So to all the people who like difficult, you know, engineering things. Anyways, second biggest thing I ever done to it, which I'm still kind of going through, is I turboed it. Now, this is the most messiest turbo system setup you're probably ever going to see on a car. It was from a Harbor Freight welder. There are holes, yes, small holes, but it works. So I also have an intercooler for it. Made a little custom hood scoop out of cardboard and duct tape, which is pretty much holding this car together. Just kidding. That is a pop can. I did have duct tape on it, but there's no duct tape anymore. It's the only way I can separate it from the turbo and actually get the exhaust system off. But I'm probably going to go through a little bit on how I turbocharged it. I tried looking for YouTube videos on YouTube videos on YouTube videos on YouTube videos of people turbocharging their Beetle. I didn't find a lot. I found a lot of people just, you know, saying, oh, I'm going to put a turbo in here, and then they put the turbo in, didn't go through all the details. I looked on forums and stuff, but I'm lazy and I don't like forums, I like videos. I'm probably a visual learner more than anything. So I just went ahead and did it. Kind of just went through everything, made sure, took precautions, you know, and as I went through it, I learned a bunch of things, new things that I never knew. But the one thing I had the hardest thing with was trying to find out, number one, where the oil supply goes and where the oil return goes, and then also if I should go blow through or draw through. I went with blow through because it seemed the easiest at the point. I might do draw through later, but I wanted to try and keep it under the hood as much as I can. But that didn't really work very well. I just cut this pipe off yesterday. It's pretty much stuck all the way out. My mom said it looked like an erection, so I didn't really like that. So I mean, I cut a giant hole in there, but now I need to patch it a little bit just so it fits that diameter of hole, so it doesn't look so crappy. Have my intercooler piping, probably going to clean that up a bit. I don't know, it kind of adds character to the car. But I'm just going to show you guys. I don't have the spring in my hood, that's why I'm holding it up. The oil supply was down there. You can find this on, I believe, any bug. It's pretty much the low oil or pump. It's the, I don't know actually exactly what it does, but it is hooked up to the oil pump that pumps oil through the entire engine. So I just hooked up a T through there. I found that on one forum. That's the only place I could find it. So if you guys are wanting the turbo ear bug, that's one way to do it, and it's a really good way because it works quite well. My oil will drain, put it on the bottom right there, use the tube and put it back into the oil cap. Now I drilled a hole in there, welded it, and I'm still having leaking issues, but not as bad. It is a little bit of black here because my car actually caught on fire. Luckily it didn't burn anything very important. It only burned the exhaust and no holes or anything. My spark plugs didn't get singed or anything, but the oil was dripping off there onto there, and I had a paper towel in there which didn't help, so it did catch on fire. Luckily I had a fire extinguisher, and I bought another one because I didn't have one in my car. So always carry a fire extinguisher. I'm talking a little bit fast because these videos need to be short because my iPhone can't really handle anything longer, and I don't really have a so my intercooler is from this 2004 Subaru WRX. Probably not the best setup, held on by duct tape like usual. I tried welding it on, but I didn't want to weld too much and my welds were shitty. I know if you watch Haggard Garage, you could probably look up how to weld better with a Harbor Freight welder. I don't like Haggard Garage that much, to be honest. I know the haters are gonna probably be hating on me right now when I say that, but they cuss too much and I believe they're really cocky. I try not to be that way, but people say that I've stolen these ideas from Haggard Garage, but trust me, I did not know about Haggard Garage until probably this year. And I'm a pretty regular at Lowe's, so I just thought, hey, these look pretty cool, and I went to Haggard Garage like probably about a week ago, and I was like, oh, they use the same thing. They probably did it before I ever did, so I'm gonna give them credit for that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I might make some driving videos. Oh yeah, I was gonna start it. It's running a little bit rough, so we need to tune it. So here it is starting. Sounds pretty good. Not too bad. I'll give a little bit of revs. Still need to tune it a little bit. Doesn't sound too bad, it backfires a little bit, but I can't really complain. It's my version of, I guess, Ferrari F40 or something with a turbo. My other two dream cars, there's my dog. Sorry, that was strange, but my two other ultimate dream cars is probably a 1977 Camaro, and my ultimate dream car would be the Ferrari F40, like I just said. But this is my #1 dream car, and I finally have it, and I did everything I've ever wanted to. Turbocharged my first car. I mean, my first car was a Jetta, but I didn't like that very much, so this is my ultimate first car. I can't complain. It's a nice car. Sometimes it dies, but you know what? I'm used to that. So I'd rather have a car that I can tune and work on myself than bring it to a shop and pay $600 for them just to change spark plugs. So that's my video of my 1974 Beetle. I might go into more depth of my turbo process. Hope you guys liked it. Peace.